My eyes snap open. Inky darkness floods my vision. My entire body is suspended in something lukewarm, something liquid. My mind screeches awake as I flail. I kick out my legs in movements that are sluggish, uncoordinated. The water swooshes around me. My limbs strike something hard, beneath me, all around me, confining me. The impact of realization ripples through me. My palms fall flat against a smooth, continuous surface, only inches away from my face. I scream. The sound should be tortured, but instead it is muted and gurgled. I try to gasp for air. Salty fluid fills my airways, and I choke on it as my chest hacks and heaves to get it out. I'm going to drown, to die here in this watery confinement. Except my lungs don't burn, and my body doesn't crave air. My brain is not fading away. There's half a memory floating in my mind. I can't think. I see claws rake through my brain. My heart beats painfully against my chest. The glass barrier batters and bruises my body as I thrash frantically within it. My legs become tangled in what feels like cords, an abundance of them. I have no idea where I am. A pulsating sound fills my awareness. Row after vast row of industrial fluorescent lights hum and flicker and blast me with illumination. Pain explodes within my head at the intensity of it, and I squeeze my eyes shut. My entire existence is condensed down to the adrenaline hammering in my ears. My eyes snap open, and this time I can see. I wish I could not. My body has wasted away. I have always been a thin man, but not like this. My ribs show through my pale skin. Scars cover my chest, surgical scars. Worst of all, there's a thick, twisting umbilical cord extending out from my stomach, where my navel should be. It is part mechanical and part organic. I cannot drag my eyes away. I start to remember. I don't want to remember. Wires snake out from electrodes dotted all over me. I run my fingers up my skin and across my face, over cheekbones that jut out and a jawline that is too sharp. My face was angular before, and now it feels skeletal. I drag my fingers across my eyelids and upwards to my bald scalp. I know what I will find there. They told me before they did it. It doesn't change the violent recoil of my mind when I feel the needle electrodes piercing my skull, controlling my perceptions. There are so many of them. Uncontrollable sobs overtake me, shivering through my existence. This is what I have become. I have a body that is no longer mine, one that has been twisted and morphed and used by the people I sold it to. A blackness of depression pulls me down, engulfing me. It takes a long time for me to notice anything outside the battle in my head. A face appears in the glass panel before my eyes, and I jolt with shock. More people crowd in around him, staring at me. I put my hand on the glass, and I beat desperately at it. The people just look back at me. I mouth the words, "Help me." I have no air to scream them. "Please help me. Why won't you help me?" They turn away and argue amongst themselves in their dry, neatly pressed lab coats. In the safety of their outside world, they hold clipboards and briskly flick through pages. One points at me and talks with jittery motions, repeatedly whipping his head back my way. More arrive. I bash my fists against the glass again and again with all my strength. Not one of them stops. The electrical beeping of my accelerated heart rate goes faster and faster, setting off other alarms. They turn to me with unity, sending a chill through my spine. A woman engages with the control panel of my cage, of my pod. The entire capsule begins to move, rotating from a backward slant to a standing position. I'm sloshed around with it. The buoyancy of the liquid keeps me suspended until it is drained away. I crumple without it. A hacking cough takes over me, doubling my body over. Pain runs through core muscles that haven't been used in days, months, or maybe years. I take in a sharp, ragged breath, focusing on this dragging in of air and the releasing of it. It's like inhaling shards of glass. It takes so much effort. The sound of released suction registers in my mind. A whooshing notifies me as the glass panel lifts forwards, then slides over the side of the pod. The slightest movement of air caresses my skin, and I shiver with cold, my skin breaking out in bumps. I sway where I half stand, half lean. There are so many eyes on me, watching and jotting down notes. I'm completely naked under all this scrutiny. I want to retreat from it, to cover my vulnerability, but I'm too weak to move.